Good morning, angry old Hoops fan here. I went to bed with a pretty terrible feeling about what the media would be saying today following the Warriors and Lakers because, well, Reggie Miller had a lot to do with it. I've realized that Reggie Miller is one of the worst announcers when it comes to LeBron sucking. And might be the one who says the what he's doing at this age more times than anyone else, despite the fact that Reggie Miller was performing at a higher level at that age while Reggie was in the league, or at least in terms of what he was succeeding at. Reggie Miller was a thin dude that, didn't bulldoze over people or anything like that, but he was still a leader on a team in the playoffs at age 38. And I've already shown a clip of Reggie going down the lane and dunking at the age of 38. So it's disturbing to hear Reggie, and Reggie just sucked on LeBron the entire night. And Skip and Shannon haven't put out their video yet today, so we'll get to that. Right now, what I'm going to do is go through that game, because while I was watching it, I was like, wow, LeBron is terrible. It's turnovers and ill-advised, wide open 3-point shots that he missed all up until one point when he finally made three. He finally made three. And the only thing you're going to hear about in the media is his point total, which almost all came from layups, wide open layups or putbacks under the lane. And he went to the free throw line unjustifiedly, as he always does. One of the stranger moments for me was when LeBron James was basically committing an offensive foul on Kuminga the entire way down the court. I mean, he was using his elbow from about half court all the way to the rim, and the refs finally called it under the rim. And I was surprised because LeBron's entire career has been about clearing people out. And as far as LeBron's offensive fouls go, this was nothing. I don't know. Is this a signal from the refs saying, hey, you're on your way out and you're going to have to start playing by the rules finally? Again, I admit as far as offensive fouls go, this didn't really rank up there, especially since he's been just shoving people out of the way with full extensions, starting with his shoulder and ending with his elbow and his forearm before the play's over, and then getting to go to the free throw line. That's probably the saddest thing about him passing Karl Malone and soon Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, because that's how LeBron James got his points, by committing offensive fouls and just being bigger than people and the refs bailing him out. I mean, most of LeBron James' free throw attempts throughout his career were from him committing offensive fouls. Before I get too deep into analyzing the actual footage, let's look at the box score. And for those of you who are my legit fans, you know that I went into pretty heavy detail on the box scores last year, showing how many times LeBron James was a negative in the plus minus category, how many times he was never a leader in the league, how many times when he got his big points, it equated to the Lakers losing. And so once again, LeBron ended up getting his points, but they were garbage points. And he was 3 out of 10. 3 out of 10 from the 3-point line. 3 out of 10. That's just wonderful. Now, I didn't think the Lakers looked good last night. I will admit that it wasn't just LeBron that sucked last night. But having said that, I look at Kendrick Nunn. Kendrick Nunn shot 55%. Russell Westbrook shot 58%, which is surprising. I defend Russell, but he didn't look very good last night. And guess what? Russ, once again, did not lead the team in turnovers. Guess who did? LeBron James did. Are you going to hear about that today? No. LeBron James with 5 turnovers. LeBron James with a negative 10 in the plus minus category. You know, it took him 25 shots to get 31 points. And that's with free throws adding to that total. That's not good. That is nothing to get excited about. All right, now let's take a look at the actual shooting. Oh, one more thing. I forgot that the Warriors gave away Juan Toscano Anderson. And man, That makes me sad. That guy's that guy's got potential.